Hi, this is Katie Burke, and welcome to my fourth book critique. My feature text is Meet Jane by Patrick McDonnell, a biography of Dr. Jane Goodall, which was awarded the Caldecott Honor in 2012. This book is about young Jane Goodall. Jane observed the many animals she saw each day and researched them. She kept the animals she learned about in a journal, which included facts, pictures, and drawings of everything she saw. She dreamt about helping all animals one day, and her dream came true. Dr. Jane Goodall, an animal activist, environmentalist, and conservationist, founded a global nonprofit organization to make a difference for living things. I chose this book because this is a great way for students to learn science and the beginning life of Dr. Goodall. Her story is inspiring for young learners to achieve their dreams. My first lesson is for a fourth grade English Language Arts class. The lesson is based off of 3 Common Core standards. After reading the story Meet Jane, the teacher will discuss with the class how Jane observed the animals that lived near her and kept a journal about it. The teacher will explain to the students that they are going to keep animal journals of their own that will be a short research project. Each entry must have details, facts about the animal that they saw, and a picture of their animal. The journal will be completed on Google Slides for 1 week, which include at least 5 journal entries. After the journal is complete, each student will share their journal about the animals they observed. Each student will then post their journal to the online sharing website DIY that was built just for kids to share with the world. Here is an example of a Google Slides journal that the students would do. Each entry has a picture of the animal and what they saw and learned. My second lesson is for a first grade science class. This lesson is based off of an Ohio State standard. After reading the story Meet Jane to the class, the teacher will talk about the many different animals Jane studied. The class will discuss if they ever seen any of the animals that Jane saw in the book. Then, each student will pick one of their favorite animals and learn about why they live in their environment. Each student has some information on their animal. They will create a blabberized video of their animal talking about its environment and how it provides their needs. Once all the videos are completed, the class can have a fun lesson listening to the videos about the animals. The class can then post their videos to the class YouTube channel they created and share it with at least one first grade class. The students can then become the teacher and teach their peers in the other class about the animals they learned. Here is an example of a blabberized video I created.
Hi, I'm a lion and I live in Africa. I live here because I love the hot weather and the sun. I need to live here because the food I eat, such as zebras and antelopes, live here too, and I need them to survive.
Here are some of the other great selections I chose for this book critique. The Color of Us by Karen Katz is a wonderful book about a 7-year-old Lena. She wants to paint a picture of herself and wants to use the perfect skin shade. When her and her mom take a walk through the neighborhood, she learns that there are many skin shades and learns to celebrate diversity. The Spider and the Fly by Tony DiTerlilli, and based off the original tale by Mary Howitt, is about a clever spider preying on a little fly. The fly falls for the spider's trap and ends up in an uncomfortable situation. Rules by Cynthia Lord is about 12-year-old Catherine and her brother David, who has autism. Catherine always wanted a normal life and has spent years trying to teach her brother the rules. However, when summer comes around, Catherine meets new friends, which turns everything upside down. Abigail by Catherine Rayner is about Abigail the giraffe who loves to count. She tries to count everything from a ladybug's spots to a zebra's stripes. After her multiple attempts to count, she gives up. Her friends help her find the perfect place to count as much as she wants. There Was an Old Lady Who Swallowed a Fly by Sims Tabak is about a lady who swallowed a fly in accident. After the fly, she ends up swallowing a spider, then a bird, and then something even worse. Once she can't swallow anything more, something terrible happens. Moses, When Harriet Tubman Led Her People to Freedom by Carol Boston Weatherford and illustrated by Kadir Nelson is about how Harriet Truman used her strength and devotion to help everyone escape to freedom. Number the Stars by Loris Lowry is about Anne-Marie Johansson and her best friend Ellen Rawson. Their life in Copenhagen in 1943 involves being short on food, going to school, and the Nazi soldiers that are in the town. As the war worsens, the Jews are relocated, and to help keep Ellen safe, she moves in with Anne-Marie's family. As she pretends to be part of the family, Anne-Marie is faced with a difficult decision that could save Ellen's life. Thank you for watching my 4th book critique, and stay tuned for the 5th and final book critique.